Hello everyone, and welcome to my stream. I hope you're doing great today, and if it's not the case, I hope you'll be doing better by the end of the stream. My name is... Hello! My name is Okami and I will be your host today. And today, yet again, because I still haven't won. Hi Alpha, how you doing? And yeah, yet again, because I still haven't won, I am back on Hollow Knight. I'm fine. Kinda tired, but that's because I just woke up. Whee! Oh no, not another French stream. One was enough. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, don't worry, I know it's slash J. Nice. The best moment to attempt to take on Grimm? Grimm. When I just woke up and got my butt out of bed. What? It didn't take my input. Dang it. Okay, that was my fault. You see, even the bot is fed up with nonsense. Nonsense command. I don't make the rules. Winding Gasser loses against Scissors. Dang think Esther the Royal Science loses against Scissors. Dang it! No, the vessel wins against Scissors. Through fallowed hall, the rituals of flame, child that bears my name. Neither hot. Take to the stage so I can play my part. No. The Rock wins. Why do you want to play rock, paper, scissors with anything but rock, paper, scissors anyway? Dang it. I don't see how it's funny, but you do you. Dang it. Why did I move? Because I'm a moron. Perfect. Jumped too high. Dang it. Oh well. I can't always win. Ah. Yes, you love your quack. We understand that. What day are we today? Yeah. Dang it. Dang it. I jumped too high. That's what happened when you jump too high. Gosh darn it. Give me a second. I'm just doing something on the side real quick. Okay. There we go. Wait, give me a sec. Oh. Hmm. I was just checking something real quick on Discord. Discord. Dang it. Dang it, that was dumb. Back into the cellar you go. heck you mean, Naha? Dang it. Wait, huh? Yeah, biscuits are not rock, paper, or scissors. Neither is the concept of capitalism. That's just bullcrap. I'm fluking it. What? The concept of capitalism. I am Maglor's soul, and I'm going to kill you. And I'm gonna sing about just how that I'll do. Yeah, Nightmare Grimm be ballin'. dang it. Ah, dang it. I was almost there. There. Almost there. Gosh darn it. I was almost there. Ah punaise. Ok, compréhensible. Non, pas compréhensible. Et désolée, j'étais en train de check mes notifications. Comme toute personne accrochée à son téléphone, les... Voilà. Faut que j'arrête de penser à si je vais réussir ou non. Faut juste que je joue en fait. Ow. Punaise. Ah. Well. That was bad. Time to try again. Oh yeah, 12-hour... Wait. Like, that I spent on stream on it? Hi, by the way. too slow. Dang it. Yeah, I did. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. What? I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. That's what I meant. Dang it. Dang it. Yeah, to some extent, I can relate. Let's go! Oh, yeah, I need to do. Yeah, I did it! Whew. Well, 12 hour, that is if we only take in account the time I have attempted it on stream. What do I usually have? I don't remember. Pop, eh, pop, pop. True. No one saw it, so it never happened. No, I'm pretty sure that's not that, but that's that. And that. Usually that's. Yes. Uh. How's that? How the heck do I get to the Pantheon? Yep, over there, so. King Station. Time to grind the Pantheon. Can't you tell that I'm enthusiastic? No? Good. Nope. Yep. Ah.
Hey, listen!
Hey. Thanks for the follow, Jack. Give me a sec. I can't really read your username. Oh, wait. There. Thanks for the follow, God of Jashins. I'm kind of less energetic than I usually am, so I'm kind of sorry for that. I mean, I'm at the Pantheon 3. I'm at the third Pantheon, and frick. And like, even before doing Nightmare Grimm, I had already done like most of the P3. I was just stuck on the like final one because, well, I don't know his patterns, which is kind of problematic. Oh no, that's closed. I need it? Why? Wait, I'm already lost. I shouldn't have gone down here. I swear, I love this game, but at times it can be very disorienting. dang it. Nope. Oh, shoot. I think I memorized it all. I mean, I don't really need help. And I mean, I'm gonna need to memorize it since I'm planning on platinuming the game. It just... like, I kind of forgot how to get to the Pantheon. Yeah. There. Welcome back. Just give me a sec. There we go. Next. Yep, that I know. Huh? Oh shoot. Oh, not use the brain. I mean, doesn't... yeah, no, don't worry. But doesn't most painkiller just, like, not make you... like... it just raises the point where your brain starts sending the message of pain? Was it ibuprofen or was it paracetamol? I don't remember one or the other, but like one of them work in a way that just raises the point where your brain starts sending the pain message. Nope. Dang it. I forgot how the heck. Oh, it does? I was pretty sure that it there was an other molecule that had somewhat of the same effect, but there wasn't caffeine. I don't think that's true because the okay amount of caffeine is not even measured in grams. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, yeah, because I know that I'm already technically over the advised dose, and I know that the amount I have is not counted in grams. chocolate, like, not 5 in a, like, usually first thing in the morning what I drink is like, don't do it because not good for your health, but I take instant cappuccino powder, and rather than mixing it with hot water or anything, I mix it with coffee directly to amp up the caffeine amount, and also because the powder is a bit too sweet to my taste and it's the easier way. But then I also have like 4 cups of tea over that. And yeah, apparently chocolate, like, and like apparently there is caffeine in chocolate, but it's around like 43 milligrams per the 100 grams. Before he goes, as in he goes as a patient or he goes as a doctor? Yeah, fair. Fair, totally fair. FDA approved amount of caffeine. I mean, yeah, that's the approved amount, but I didn't mean approved. What's the max amount of caffeine? Oh, well then I'm well beyond. I am over 18. I'm turning 20 this year. But like the thing is that, like, I don't just drink. Yeah. Like the thing is that I don't drink caffeinated drinks because I want it. It's more so that I need it. Like, either I get blood work done and go see multiple doctors and try multiple ADHD meds and find the one that kind of works for me. Meds that if I travel I might not even be allowed to take with me. Or I self-medicate with coffee, and that is findable pretty much everywhere at an okay price without having to go to the pharmacy beforehand to negotiate something to just keep my brain in line. Ah, dang it. Of all the places I could have chosen to jump at. How to get to the Pantheon? ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And like the thing is that it's not actually like the main symptoms are attention deficit and hyperactivity. But the thing is, it's not like those are the main symptoms of the disorder, but they are not the reason why the disorder is there. Like, it's actually the name isn't actually true because it's not an attention deficit, it's an attention variability. But then again, it's mostly caused by a deficit in dopamine and a deficit in, like, the brain struggles to produce and keep dopamine, therefore making attention variable. Since most people with ADHD don't have like that little boost of dopamine when they like when they finish a task that was laborious, or when they finish their homework, where when they finish their chores. And thus the brain actually process those little dumb tasks that are needed to do, but they don't have the will to do it, or the as I learned not long ago that actually the way the brain processes it is that in the same way it would if you actively tried to put your hand in a fire. Like, you have the motor skill to do it, you know how to do it. Physically, you could do it, but your brain will stop you from doing it because it's considered self harm by your brain. Not really. And I mean, the thing is that it's very, like, complicated. I mean, I would too, but most people, like, it's like active, like, how can I explain? But yeah, the brain processes it like self harm, and therefore it causes some kind of paralysis. I mean, I use the word paralysis wrong, but the brain stops me from doing chores and other things like that. And for me, there's also the problem that over the ADHD, I have autism and BPD. Like, later diagnosed autism because, well, people only saw the ADHD, and because it was later diagnosed. Yeah, sometimes I can't do it. I'm just stuck doing something else, playing a game or doing something. Autism is neurodevelopmental disorder, which pretty much it's just the brain being different, which causes yeah fair. And like, it doesn't help that we don't really know the causes. We suspect that it might be. What? Yeah, we suspect that it might be genetic. But other than that, we don't really know much else about it because it's one of those things that has only begun being studied barely decades ago. I don't have my fighting charms. Dang it. Dang it. ADHD med? Yeah, there are quite a few. It's more so that, like, the whole testing thing with me who's scared of needles and things like that. Plus the fact that there has been multiple penuries of ADHD meds. Yeah, exactly. First, they don't work for everybody, then there are multiple kinds of meds, then finding the right dosage can be a pain in the rear. And like, coffee works, like caffeine works for me and it has pretty much the same effect as the meds. Just that it's easier to obtain, and if I ever travel, I don't have the problem of having to check if the country I'm traveling to allows ADHD meds or not. And yeah, there's multiple kind of ADHD meds. There's it doesn't work for everyone. There's the whole testing things. There's also the fact that in France, usually they tend to put. Yes, that too. And in France, they tend to give too big of a dose. And yeah, as long as I can self-medicate with coffee, I don't see the point in, like, for myself, I don't see the point in going through the whole testing things to get meds that might not even be good for me. Yep, exactly. I would, but his genuinely, he's not a good one. Yeah, I know, I am aware of that. I have checked and all that, made sure so that if I ever went a bit too much, a bit too heavy on the caffeine, I would know if something went wrong. And I mean, my father already OD'd on caffeine, so I guess he would know how to recognize if that ever happened. But yeah, even though I take consequential amounts of caffeine, I still do it responsibly. I don't advise anyone to do it, but that's what worked for me. I don't know at how much I am usually. Will depend on the day anyway. Dang it. I meant to heal. Messed up. I think I already calculated that. Is that the one? Might be. Mm. Wait, I'll recalculate it because I don't drink as much. Trois fois 7, 21. Je pose 1, je retiens 2, 3 fois 4. 12. 81. Yeah, thanks. Oh, yeah, that must have been. Yep, yep, yep. That must have been the tea. I would. The main issue is that first, my parents aren't helping me on that. Second, we don't have that many doctors, and we have even less that take new patients. And third, I am scared of doctors. I mean, technically, I say doctors, but it's. Oh, yeah. Uh. Donc 2 fois 4, 80. Are you gonna play Silksong on Twitch? Yeah, I'm gonna play Silksong on Twitch when it comes out and I have the money to buy it. And, like, yeah, there aren't a lot of doctors in France. Like, there aren't too much doctor, period. Like, finding doctors, like, the basic one, not even the specialized one, the basic one, there aren't that much. And the issue I have is that, like, literally, when has it been, like, it has been like 3 or 4 years that I've been having chronic pain, and like, my doctor, the only thing he told me was like, oh yeah, but you're young, you're just not doing enough sport. While I was quite literally doing rock climbing every week for 2 hours a week. And I was in a high school that was on 7 floors, so I had to go up or down 1 floor each hour. And according to him, I was just a lazy teenager that wasn't doing enough sport. And like, I had to push. Yeah, you can. Might. Yeah, I was gonna say I might not answer it. I am a bit overweight, but then again, most of the things we compare if someone is overweight or not to is not to be trusted. But yeah, I was a bit chubby. Yes, I was. Dang it. Well, that's quite dumb. Dang it. It's very dumb and biased. I guess so, but currently I'm just shocked that there is an actual reason why me and most of my friends have been denied proper medical care. And like now I understand better why me and some of my friends had to genuinely fight to get some kind of medical help. And like the things that I genuinely had to fight to get even the smallest, like, to even just get tested. Yeah, still it's annoying because like if he had just asked, he would have known that no, I wasn't staying idle. I was actually doing sports and I was going up and down staircases every hour or so. But then again, he did just the smallest bit of testing, and was most likely to tell me off to say that no, there was nothing. Stop complaining, you lazy brat. But like, what was I? Yeah, joint pain. Like, I suspect that it's most likely, um, like I suspect that it might be actually hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, but like, I can't say that it's that until I get the freaking diagnosis. But the thing is that I'm not obese, I'm just a tiny bit overweight. And and again, I'm overweight if we check according to a measure that is faulty. Because it's just actually shit. Sorry for my language. My apology. I'm not supposed to swear on my streams. Just a touchy subject. Yeah, don't worry, I know that. I think usually that's what I go with. What is that? Oh, it's gonna be the P5. Dang it. There we go. Don't fall on me. Ah, shoot. tunnel syndrome is just the hand joints. For for me, it's all my joints. I mean, yeah, technically speaking, it's mostly like it's mostly my knees, shoulder, hands, and ankles, and hip. Yeah, that's mostly why I suspect that it might be hypermobile Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Because, like, to explain it easily, HEDS is most soft tissues lacking in what's the word? I don't remember. What's the word? Yeah, I know. Uh, a deficit in collagen. Yeah, I was so yeah, HEDS, or mostly just Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, is a disorder characterized by like softer skin, well, softer and stretchier skin mostly, because it's a deficit of collagen in most, if not all, the soft tissues. So, skin, ligaments, tendons, pretty much everything, which causes problem. And in my case, it would be mostly the ligaments, leading to the joints having too big of a range of movement, which would cause them to deteriorate faster than they should, causing me early onset arthritis and other things like that. And I mean, it does fit. I can't say that that is what I have until some doctor that is well versed in that tell me that it is, but could very much be that. Mm? Family doctor, yeah, yeah, well, actually, yeah, we do have those, but the thing is that that's actually the doctor that's the bad one. sociologist and a like, isn't it the same thing? Because, like, to me, it's like the same thing. Unless there's a distinction I don't get. Give me a sec, I need to go do something. I'll be right back real quick. I am back. Hey. I'm cold. There we go. Sorry, I was checking the notification for, like, Discord I'm on that mostly focuses on RNG manipulation and Ace. Ace is arbitrary code execution. It's when in yeah. I was reading the notification I got from a server I'm on that is mostly just arbitrary code execution and RNG manipulation. Which are both things I'm very much interested in. I mean, ironically, anything that's... I mean, it's not hacking. I mean, RNG manipulation is not hacking since you're just pretty much using... What's the word? Pretty much using just the basic algorithm that the game makes. You just decode it and then you can pretty much read the data that it's gonna use, if I can say it that way, like it's most of the time it's used to be able to predict. Nope, that's not hacking. Hacking would be modifying the code and all. There is just using a weakness in the code to predict. Yeah, but for hacking you'd need either a separate software or something that you could plug into your console to actually be able to edit. There you're not editing anything, you're just reading what the game was naturally gonna do. Like, Ace, I can understand calling it hacking. RNG manipulation, I mean, it's mostly... I mean, I can understand calling Ace hacking, because it's literally using a weakness in the game's code to be able to execute code. So pretty much like having a Game Shark in-game shoot. Is it good now? I was saying. While I can understand Ace being called, like, while I understand Ace being called hacking, because it's quite literally using a Pokemon in some manipulation within the code of the game. Well, within the code of the game, within the game, to find a way to execute personalized code with a Pokemon. So pretty much having a Game Shark in game. I can't really say this. Like, I can understand RNG manipulation being called cheating. I mean, yep. I mean, you do. Because, like, you still need to do. No, no, no. And, like, you do gain ability. You do gain skill from it, since, like, literally for some of them, it's 3 frame perfect inputs you need to do in a row. And I mean, I can understand RNG manipulation being counted as cheating. I just. Yeah, it's not online, it's just. Like, RNG manipulation, I mostly just use it to get some shinies that I would spend hours on end trying to get. And, like, I don't even do it for the stats, I just do it because I don't like having to spend hours on end without knowing if I'm even gonna get what I want without spending, like, literal days on it. I don't understand what you mean. Why is it laggy like that? Yeah, fair. And, like, yeah. And, like, the thing is that also RNG manipulation is the main other alternative, like, to have competitive Pokemon, either you spend hours on end IV breeding your Pokemons for them to have like perfect IVs and all that, and with the right nature and all, or you hack the Pokemon into the game, which is frowned upon, but is what most people in the competitive scene do. Or you have the in-between that is RNG manipulation, which allows you to, well, pretty much choose the IV. Huh. And RNG manipulation pretty much allows you to choose the IV of the Pokemon. Choose the IV, the nature, whether or not it's shiny, the gender, and some other things. And like, genuinely, for it to be able, for it to like, for someone to be able to have an okay competitive team, it's the only legit way to have a whole team of Pokemon without either buying already competitive ready Pokemon, which I am personally totally against, or hacking Pokemon into your game, which I'm also against. But that's because I'm talking about the competitive scene. Like, if it's only to have that cool shiny in your game that you can't really technically have, then go for it, have fun. But if it's for competitive stuff, eh. I mean, usually competitive in Pokemon, it's, well, it either refers to two things. It's either the in-game competitive thing. Oh, Emerald is quite good. I mean, if you're interested in Ace, I could send you a YouTube channel. Maybe not the best, but one of the better one, yeah. Yeah, fair. Honestly, if you can afford it, I'd advise you to play Pokemon Black and White. Oh, Eevee. Yeah, quite good Pokemon. Dang it. I mean, the thing is that currently it will depend on the reseller. Because, like, it, technically it will be cheaper than a legit copy. It will depend on the reseller because, but it will cost less than a legit copy of Pokemon Emerald. Yeah, I don't very much like Nintendo either. Yeah, you're gonna get a totally legit, legal copy of the game. Dang it. Oh, shoot. Mm. But, yeah, honestly, in my opinion, Pokemon. Yeah, thanks. Pokemon Black and White and Pokemon Black 2 White 2 are genuinely the apex of Pokemon. Like, I can understand that it's not for everyone, but for me and quite a few other people, the Gen 5 is the apex of the Pokemon games. Hmm? Oh, damn, that's cool. Yeah, you might not have to get another totally legit game. Yes. And like, also the thing, like, I can understand people not liking the more recent game, and I totally agree with our point. I also just, even if they're not the most beautiful, I also do like playing them. And I mean, more chance to get shiny Pokemon equals me happier. Since I'm literally planning on doing shiny living decks, all generation included. Like, a living dex is when you catch every single Pokemon from catch or evolve every single Pokemon of the Pokédex. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm still frustrated that they didn't give enough time to the programmers and all that. Like, I'm still annoyed at the fact that they didn't give enough time to the programmers and all that to actually let them, like, do their work and make the game like they wanted to make it. But and it's a shame that it could have been better and wasn't in the end because of that. But like, the only main problem I have is that it's too easy. And that the level of the enemy teams are set. And that you can't really just... Like, there's no scaling. Even though it's technically an open world. But then again, I'm one of the easier one to entertain. I'm one of the easier one to entertain. I mean, easy. Like, there are some points on which it will just break me out of the immersion. But most of the time, as long as it's somewhat interesting and the world building is coherent, meh. Yeah, fair. I'm the kind that reads and rereads the story to try and get to understand things I might have not caught on the first time I played. I mean, it will depend on the game. Sometimes I just skip the story to get interested in it separately later. The soul. Oh, the folk. What? Hello, how you doing? Yes, fair. Nope, I finished Nightmare Grimm actually. So, time for the P3. Yeah! Like, earlier in the stream? I mean, I was quite close to finishing it anyway. Dang it. I mean, was it really the P3 that I mean, must have been that. don't want to do Great Prince Zote. What? Oh yeah, I want. I need. I really want to stream Deltarune. Yeah, I genuinely love Omori. Would be better if the like creator wasn't problematic, but then again, yeah, same. I mean, in cases like that where it's an indie game and the creator isn't too good, the only thing I have to say is yahaha. Gosh darn it. I mean, the problem with the creator of Omori is that they're shotacons. Which means that they draw NSFW things of minor looking characters. I'm sorry, I'm starting to get tired. I think I'll end stream for today. I might stream tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, the day after. So, bye bye everyone. Take care of yourself. Remember to hydrate. And, yeah, you're going to see the ferrets. Ferrets. Boop. Bye bye, and take care of yourself.